Talking about discipline can be scary, rigid, and joyless. But whether you like it or not, if you want to achieve great things in life, you're gonna have to learn how to become more disciplined. It's just part of this inevitable process of growing up, where you cannot just do whatever you want whenever you want. But the reason you struggle to be disciplined is not because you're lazy, unmotivated, or just unproductive. It's probably because you're looking into discipline all wrong. And I'm here to help you to change that. So if you'd like to become more disciplined in your life, to achieve the things that you have always dreamed of, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the art and science of discipline by sharing with you what is preventing you from being disciplined and what you can do to become more disciplined in any area of your life in a way that doesn't make you feel constrained or punitive in any way, whether it's in your fitness, in your studies, nutrition, and everything else in between. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Karina. Welcome to my channel where I share study hacks, productivity tips, and practical frameworks to help you to elevate your life through education. So tip number 1, understand the root causes. When you're feeling lazy, chances are that there is a strong root cause preventing you from being more disciplined and taking action to do the things that you need to do. And unless you deal with the root causes of the problem, discipline will always feel like a struggle, and you're never going to be able to get rid of it completely. And the answer to this root cause, it's usually fear. Because fear can keep you stuck in inaction or in this analysis paralysis, where you spend all of your time in endless research before even taking the first step, to avoid doing what you actually need to do in a way that can make you feel a little bit more productive and disciplined. Because it's always uncomfortable to do something that we are unfamiliar with. We don't like to fail, and it's ingrained in our genetics. It's so easy to push things off when you're feeling like you're going to fail at it. When what's actually keeping you stuck is you failing to show up for yourself, eating that frog, and doing what needs to be done. Tip number 2, unrealistic expectations. Trying to be perfect and relying on waking up every day motivated to do your highest priority work every single day is not discipline. That's an unrealistic expectation. And when you fall short of your expectations, you'll probably fail to pick yourself up and instead turn the wasting morning into a wasted day or even week, where you do nothing to get even 1 inch closer to your goal. And a lot of us simply give up when things don't work out exactly in the way that we planned it. But discipline is not about getting everything right every single day. That's insanity because that's just impossible and unrealistic. Because discipline is about being gentle with yourself and persevering to continue to work towards your goals, even when you fail, and continuing to do the work in whatever way you can, in whatever way that your best looks like in that day. Like, if you overslept and you failed to go to the gym in the morning as you planned, you probably still have 12 hours ahead of you that you can rectify that and still go to the gym later in the day, even if you don't feel like it. Even if doing your best at the gym doesn't look as good as it was yesterday. Tip number 3, turn distractions into rewards. It's unrealistic to try to cut off all your distractions from your life. So instead of fighting the urge to pick up your phone and scroll through Instagram for hours on end, choose to minimize those distractions by turning your distractions into rewards. And that's because discipline doesn't have to be boring or feel like a punishment. If you always have something that you actually look forward to every single day on your schedule for completing your high priority task of the day, you're going to be able to indulge doing the things that you love without feeling guilty, whether it was watching one episode of Game of Thrones or going for dinner with friends or simply scrolling through TikTok, and that balance will keep you happy and motivated to work without burning out. By turning your distractions into rewards, you'll actually start looking forward to studying or doing that thing that you really need to do without dreading it. So instead of getting carried away with your distractions, treat those distractions as incentives to stay focused by using your distractions as rewards for completing specific study tasks. And to do that, you first need to define a specific task that needs to be done and tie those distractions as rewards for achieving those goals. For example, only allow yourself to indulge in 1 episode of Friends after you complete your chemistry quiz. And don't forget to allocate specific time slots for distractions, so you don't end up scrolling through TikTok for 2 hours. This way, distractions become planned rewards rather than interruptions. And this process of gamification also shortens the feedback loop and makes being disciplined more rewarding by releasing dopamine in our brains to keep you motivated. Tip number 4, framing. You can either see discipline as a punishment or as something that frees you. So instead of resisting being disciplined, remember what does discipline means to you as it relates to your goal. And frame discipline as an act of self-love, as a favor you're doing to your future self to keep you motivated on working towards your goals. And make discipline something that is all about showing up for yourself, and this will help you to build confidence and resilience in your ability to make it happen. When you make being disciplined as part of who you are, and it's something so ingrained in your identity that it becomes second nature to you, it makes it much easier for you to overcome your inertia. And that's because when we act in a way that is in line with the person we think we are, our brain starts to find evidence that reinforces our self-belief, which also keeps us even more motivated to keep disciplined. Tip number 4, set goals. Create hyper-realistic goals that are so realistic that you can see yourself achieving that goal, and this visualization will help your goals feel more attainable and help you to motivate you to move even when you feel like doing nothing. So write down not only your goals, but make it also emotionally charged by also writing what achieving those goals means to you. For example, what earning a 6-figure salary means to you. Because it's not just a number, it's maybe your ability to eat out without bothering about the prices, or maybe it's your ability to take that nice vacation that you've always wanted to the Maldives. So regardless of what your motivation to stay disciplined is, make it tangible by visualizing it. And I hope that incorporating these science-based strategies to become more disciplined, you'll be able to reach your goals faster. And if you have any other tips on how to become more disciplined, let me know in the comments because your ideas might also help someone else too. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. And as always, if you'd like to supercharge your learning and earning potential with a degree from a top university, you can check out some resources I made available for you in the video description. And don't forget that the more that you learn, the more you can achieve. So stay inspired, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next video.